Hey guys, girls, trust you're well. Got a question the other day, and it was about what's the difference between busy and being effective? The question was around, do I have to be really busy to be effective? So I'll try and keep it short. Most likely I won't. So busyness for tradies, this is just my observation over the last couple of decades, business for traders seems to be a badge of honor. You talk to any tradie, you go, or painter, you go into a paint shop, you're in a bunch of painters, first thing in there, how you going? Oh, I'm busy, I'm flat out, I'm so busy. Which I think is, no one means it, it's just the first thing that they say, and probably what we've learned, it's our social paradigm, it's what we learned when we're growing our businesses or getting into the trade. Busy is important, we've got to be flat out, got to be busy. If you've been in business for a while now, I learned this back in 2006, 7, so for the first 10 years, from 96 to 2006, I worked out that, I was really, really busy. I was working for a period of time there, 3 or 4 years, almost 7 days a week, other than Christmas Day, I think Easter. We work 7 days a week. Some days 14 hours a day, 15 hours a day, whether it be on the tools, working night shifts or working, doing admin. I was working 12 minimum hours, 14 hours. Then on Sundays I'd be stuck either on the tools half a day and in the office. Office being my bedroom, that was my office back then, being busy. Now, I hit a wall about 2004. Between 2004, I hit a wall. And that was, I could not do any more work. I physically had nothing left in the tank. I couldn't work any harder. I couldn't work any longer. I was unhealthy. I was about 116 kilos, which is about 26, 27 kilos heavier than I am now. And I could see that, hang on, I'm 26 years old now. 20 years old, sorry. And I don't think I can keep this pace up for another 20, 30 years. I cannot work this hard anymore. So I made this snap, hang on. Being busy is not working for me, because what I found is I kept running on this hamster wheel. I don't know if you've ever felt this, that you keep running, but you don't seem to be moving, progressing further. You just seem to be working harder and harder. Your weeks are getting longer, you're getting more tired, you're getting more irritable, and the years are turning over, and you're just working harder, and you're busy, but you're not moving, you're not being effective. But then you can see other people that are not that busy, well, they don't seem that busy, but they seem to be making leaps and strides. Now, I am not a typically really smart person. I mean, if you look at my report card, I was just above average at high school. Seemed to be where I was academically. I'm not very smart, but what hit me at that point is I'd created a structure and a routine that relied on me doing everything and being busy. And what happens with being busy is typically that's being reactive. You're always reacting. Your business isn't a business, it's a really painful job that you're managing. And I found at that period of time, I was actually making less per hour than the people working for me. So, hey, this is not working. But what I did realize is I'm very good at following a structure and a routine. So once I could learn from very smart people around me that if I put a certain structure and a certain routine and a discipline that came from that structure and routine, and then build systems for myself, I slowly got out of that busyness rut. It doesn't happen overnight, but I slowly got off that business hamster wheel into the effective space, because now my business was being run by systems. The systems were developed through structure and routine, and by consistently doing it for almost 15 years now, that consistently of doing critical things. Now, for me, there's about five or six critical things. There's 5 critical things that I do every single day. And I have done for a very long time, that compound over time, that have given me my time back in my weeks. Now, when something goes wrong, when something becomes really difficult in the business, now my first point of call is to look at the system, look at the process, pull it apart, correct it and put it back together and let it run the business. I don't go in and then become the person that, say it's an admin thing, I'm going to start sending all the quotes now, or I'm going to start doing all the invoices now, I'm going to start doing the data entry, I'm going to start managing the website. No, that's not a system. That's me being busy. Now the goal in business is not to be busy, it's to make more income, to get more time, so you can do the things that you like doing. That's typically what I find from many businesses, most of the painters I talk to. It's not about being busy. No one goes, I just want to get into business so I can be busy and work 7 days a week and work 40 days a day. No one's ever said that to me. Because that, you can just wear yourself out. So, what are the critical things that you can work on? 5 things consistently every single day that's going to move your business and where you want to go with your goals, whether personal, financial, or business, where you want to go, where they're going to go. Now, I'm a morning person. I like getting up before 5. That's just me. I like the sunrise. I'm a big fan of getting up early, but I'm not telling you to get up early. But you do need to work out what are the effective things you need to get, what are the 5 critical things you need to do every single day that's going to move you closer to where you want to go. Not the 15, not the 100. You don't want a massive to-do list. If you look at my day, I don't have a massive to-do list. Starts with my morning routine, look at my critical numbers, look at my financial numbers, get my head clear, get my body clear. I read, I train, and I can hear a lot of guys thinking right now, well, if I'm working 14 hours a day, or 12 hours a day, or 7 days a week, how the hell am I going to have time to do these extra 5 things? I'm telling you now, these extra 5 things over time, they at the beginning are difficult for 2 reasons. They're difficult because it's hard to start positive habits. It's very hard to read every single day. 10 pages, even 10 pages is very hard. Now, I've got that trick off The Slight Edge, that book I read a couple of years ago. Now, it's very hard to do that. It's very hard to train 3 to 5 days a week, consistently, every week. Very hard to not feed your body crap. These are little things, but make a massive difference. Very hard to consistently look at your critical drivers in your business, non-financial metrics, and then look at the financial metrics consistently, at least once a week, preferably twice a week, beginning and end of the week. But these are structures, these are a routine, and these become a discipline once you keep doing it and compounding over and over again. If you can find those 5 critical drivers, those 5 critical areas that work for you and your business, and you consistently do them for 30 days, I want you to see the difference. If you do it for 60 days, you do it for 90 days, you do it for 6 months, there's going to be a significant difference in the amount of busy time because you're forcing the busy time out because these are critical. And what you'll find is that reactive time needs to sort it out. You need to build systems or dump them or delegate them. Because there's not 20 critical things that you need to do. There's only a handful. Now, what typically happens though, once you start getting your time back, I love Mondays because Mondays is the day I get to set up my week. And when my Monday is working well and I follow my system and I follow my routine and I follow my structure, I'm done by 11, 12 max. And that's including I do school drop-off. I'm finished. Work is finished. Back Tuesday, I do a full day Tuesday because I like doing things. Tuesday is like the day you find out everything happened. Monday, Wednesday's half a day, Thursday, no work, and Friday, half a day. Now, I'm not saying I don't do things in those other spare times. No, because now in that spare time, I work on projects that I want to work on. Now, they may be work related, they may not be work related, but I have a couple of projects that I really love working on that I wouldn't be able to do those projects if I was working 14 hours a day. Some days, I just do nothing. I want to chill out, take the jet ski, play golf, whatever it happens to be. But I'm just giving you this example because I'm not the smart, I was definitely not the smartest person in school, academically at all. But I realized if I followed a structure and a routine and built systems, it gave me my freedom. But if we start with the 5 critical things that you can do that are going to make the biggest difference every single day, at least Monday to Friday, minimum Monday to Friday. Something to get your head clear. Work on your physical side of your body, side of it. Something you're grateful for. Your non-financial and financial metrics. What are the key drivers that are going to move you personally, financially, and in your business and relationally towards the goals you want to get to? And being busy, this is my experience, and I've talked to hundreds of painting businesses, and I've had this experience. Being busy, working 14 hours a day is not the goal of business. We need to take that busyness hat off and start thinking about, okay, if I'm really busy and I'm busy and I can't keep up and I feel like I'm on this hamster wheel spinning around, but I don't feel like I'm being very effective, what other things that are keeping me busy that I shouldn't be doing? And what are the things that I should be doing that's going to move me towards being more effective that I should be doing, and I should be doing more of them consistently every single day? But here's the caveat. For the most part, some people can do it. Most people do it for about a week. Some last 2 weeks, some last a month. Not many last 3 months. The key part of having structure and a routine and a system is that when you continually do it, you build discipline. Now, discipline is only one step up of motivation. You build discipline, self-discipline. Then when you get to that stage where it just becomes automatic, you don't even have to think about it. You don't have to force yourself to do the things that you know are going to make be the most effective in your day. Then you can go to the next level. That's another conversation. So, busyness, being effective, they are completely opposite sides of the seesaw. Busyness is usually a result of being ineffective, not having a routine or structure or any systems, and unfortunately is usually the space of being reactive because you're always trying to keep up. You have a to-do list of 20 and you just keep punching it out. And for the most part, what I see is when you have a to-do list that's long, you are most likely going to burn out. And most people are burnt out because they are busy. I've yet to see people burn out because they're effective. Cool? Cool. What are the 5 critical things that you need to be doing consistently every single day to get back your time so you can build your business, work on it, build systems and structures to get your time back to work on the things, work with the things, or do the things that you want to do, whether it be other projects or other things. Cool? Awesome. Stay cool, be well, and see you in 20. Bye.